Every space adventure starts with a character creation, and Starfield is not exception. So today, friends, I'm gonna tell you how to create a character of your dreams. We're gonna talk about skills, backgrounds, traits, and I'm even gonna show you my character and tell you my story. And I will be more than happy to hear your story. So friends, shall we begin? And I think it will be a completely good idea to start with the skills. And before we even start, you just need to know one crucial, very important thing. There are no level cap in Starfield. So, in theory, you can unlock all skill and upgrade all skills. It will take unlimited amount of time, but it can be done. Just keep it in mind. There will be more than 80 skills in the game, and all of them are divided on 5 different categories. We will go through each of these categories, and I will tell you which skills are better to take first at the beginning of the game, which of them will be more useful and why. And always keep in mind that having a skill point is not enough to progress to develop such a skill, because you need to complete some kind of challenges. In this case, you need to use up all available oxygen 20 times, and only then you will be able to upgrade it to rank 2. And that means the sooner you take the most important skill, the sooner you will be able to complete a challenge and upgrade them. Physical skills, without any doubt, the most important skills will be weightlifting and wellness. Wellness will increase your health point, and you need it, cause I believe as me you choose to play on very hard, and health point is very crucial. Weightlifting is another big problem, cause you will get overloaded so quickly you will not be able to run, you will not be even able to fast travel. So increasing your weight limit is very important, friend. And the third, less important, will be fitness. It will just increase your oxygen level. I strongly recommend you to take weightlifting and wellness as your first skills. It will make your life so easier. There will be a few social skills that you also must have just from the beginning of the game, and they will be persuasion and theft. Believe it or not, but persuasion will play such a huge role. You will use it literally everywhere. In any conversation, with any characters, in all quests, a plenty of things can be unlocked and solved using persuasion. Theft is also a good option. Ability to pickpocket someone will grant you unique items, can sometimes give you even some quest item, and of course you will have more gold in your pockets. Scavenging is less useful. It will just grant you extra credits, but you know what? Sometimes extra credits can be very useful. Combat skills is a completely personal preferences. Just imagine a character you want to be and the weapon he wants to use, and choose it, and never forget you can unlock all of those weapons. So don't think too much, just choose whatever you like most. In science skill tree, I advise you to take astrodynamics and surveying as your first skills. Astrodynamics will allow you to reach more distant locations. Surveying will allow you to use your scanners more effectively, and there will be tons of planets to explore and a lot of things to find on these planets. And you know you need to scan them. That will allow you to get additional information, additional credits, additional resources, a lot of stuff. If you like exploration, it just must have. In tech skills there will be two very important skills. One of them is piloting, and it will allow you not just to move faster, it will allow you to buy yourself a bigger ship with a bigger crew, and that will be very good. And the other skill is called security. Ability to open the locked doors, safes, Oh, that just must have for everybody. The third skill, not that important, but also very useful, will be targeting control system. And that means you can choose which system you want to target. So, if you disable engines of your enemy ship, you can fly closer and then board it. Nice ability after all. Now you know a little bit about the skills and it's time to talk about the backgrounds. There will be 16 backgrounds in total and those backgrounds will give you unique dialogue options and even can give you unique missions, and that is important. But still, it's only a background. If you choose to be a gangster, that doesn't mean you must be bad at diplomacy or you can't be a perfect cook. And I completely hate when people connect your background to your build. So if you choose to be a cyber runner, for example, does that mean you must be a perfect thief? No, guess what? Pilgrim also can be a perfect thief. There are no such a thing in Starfield as builds, cause you can literally unlock every skill and be everyone at the same time. So just choose whatever your heart desire. Personally, I will be a beast hunter. Cause I imagine myself a story. You see my character, he is pretty huge. So he will be a huge fat space loser who barely fit into his space suit. And in early childhood he was bitten by an alien mosquito. Now he completely hates all alien life forms and dedicate his life to the beast hunting. And friends, what background you choose for yourself and what is the story of your character? The story that you imagine. Leave me a comment and let's talk about traits. There will be 18 in total, but you know what? You can go without any at all. But it's better to have some, cause they will add something to your story. And now let me give you my opinion about each of these traits except faction traits. Cause just choose any faction you like. You will get additional dialogues, you will get additional loot in a chest, and probably additional faction missions. And that's all. The first one is alien DNA. It will give you increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. And probably sometimes during your gameplay there will be some interesting events connecting to your character and aliens. Who knows? But it's not acceptable to my hero. Because do you remember, he is an alien hunter. Dream home, you will have a beautiful home on a peaceful planet, but you also will get a huge credit. And it's an extra challenge, to pay this credit. And if you want to have your own home, it will be a good option. But it's not a my choice. Empath. You will have to travel with companions, and that companions will judge your actions. Some actions they will like and some dislike. And by choosing this skill, that means effect of these likes or dislikes will be doubled. I don't know. This is not a party-based RPG, so companions. Why you always need to travel with companions? For me, it's simply no. Completely useless. Extrovert. You're a people person, and yeah, you will get oxygen when you travel with companions. Not my choice either. This is a faction quest. The next option will be very interesting. Hero worship. You earned an attention of annoying fan who will show up randomly in any different very inconvenient situation. On the plus side, he will join your ship's crew and give you gifts. So, additional content, additional companion, additional crew member. I like it. This will be my choice, definitely. Introvert. And also, very good option for me because I like to travel alone. But choice is up to you. You can choose only one. Either this one or this one. And of course, tell me, do you love to travel with companions or you love to travel alone like I am? The next option will be kid stuff, and this is very interesting option because your parents are alive and well, and you can pay them a visit, but you need to pay them 2% of all your credits every week. And this option will unlock additional content, like you can get a unique gun or unique recipe. I like it. It's completely okay with the story of my character, so I probably choose it. The next options will be religion and faction option. It's not a usual jumping, it's a space jumping, but it's so annoying. I can't imagine myself playing 300 hours in Starfield, and all the time I will be jumping. That will drive me crazy. I will end up in mental hospital, so no, no, no. Space and terra firma are opposite of each other. Terra firma, you don't love space. Health and oxygen are increased when you're on surface, and space is opposite, so when you're in space, health and oxygen will be increased. Not a good option for me. But Taskmaster, oh, that's something special. So, if you have a crew member trained in certain ship system, and that system will automatically repair itself to full health whatever damage below 50%. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. That's not a problem at all, cause there will be not a lot of crew members you can find. You pay double, not a huge problem. That's definitely my choice. And the last one will be wanted. It's also a very good option. Someone put a price on your head, and occasionally some mercenaries will appear trying to hunt you down. That's interesting. That definitely adds something to the story. I want to choose it, and I don't know this one or this one. Probably I will choose a Taskmaster, but Wanted is also an excellent option. Well, adventure, I think you're ready to begin your space odyssey. And by the way, leave me a comment. What kind of character are you? What background you choose? What trait and what skills? It's really interesting to know. With that said, I want to wish you a happy flight, and I see you in my next video. Choose there, friend.